Diversity one-on-one. I want you to take a minute and think about it. What do you think about when you hear diversity one-on-one? Just think about that. Is that something that is impactful or meaningful to you? Does it even matter for your campus to be diverse? I think it matters to me, but it's not about me, it's about you. Does diversity matter to you? Well, if it don't, hopefully it will after this, because we're going to be going over some ways to help you improve your ability to connect with not just your people, but other people. What does diversity means, right? This is Fresno State. The inclusion of individuals representing more than one national origin, color, religion, socioeconomic stratum, sexual orientation, cultural ability, disability, gender identity, etc. It's a lot. It's like a salad. And in this salad, there's so many different ingredients. But at the end of the day, those ingredients makes a great salad. So what we're going to be learning about is different ingredients to help make our salad great. So I asked you that question. What does diversity mean to you? I want you to think about that, because we're going to be discussing this. We're going to be discussing this. Write it down. Think about it. What does diversity mean to you? Now, diversity community at Fresno State. At Fresno State, we do our best to try to be as diverse as possible. But hey, at the end of the day, you can only work with what we have. I'm going to be 1,000% with you. Our population here at Fresno State is extremely small. But that doesn't mean we can't connect with other people, and that doesn't mean we can't connect and find a sense of belonging. Hey, I'm a kid from Los Angeles, California, and I was able to not only get my bachelor's degree, but also my master's degree. So there is a way where you can connect with other people from different ethnicities and cultures to help you build that sense of belonging. Remember the salad technique. Many ingredients, many flavors. They create a beautiful salad. So these are some of the things that offer, diversity, but we do have different programs. We got EOP and special programs, the Cross Cultural and Gender Center, which you're going to learn in a few, the Veteran Resource Center, the Career Development Center. All these places all embody diversity. They all care about every student. And if you go across or come across somebody who is discriminating against you or making you feel uncomfortable based off the skin color and the way you look or perceive, let us know, because that's not supposed to happen on this campus. Okay? As you can see, the Cross Cultural and Gender Center, right? This is a great place that embodies diversity, because they have different affinity rooms where you can connect. They have the Harambe, La Casita, gender equity or Gen AQ, Pride Room, Asian Pacific Islander, African American Indian tribes in California. So they have their own specific rooms, and that doesn't mean you can only go in your specific room. You can go in any of these rooms, connect and learn and just hang out, chill, have lunch there, study there. It's all at your disposal. Doesn't matter. And it's a great way to get familiarized and comfortable with people from other ethnicities and other places, right? And remember the salad technique. Many ingredients, many toppings, creating a masterpiece. All right. How do you identify yourself? I want you to think about this. I'm going over this because I want you to think about this, because we're going to talk about this in the group discussion session, okay? So this is an example: culture, ethnicity, gender, marital status, relationship, whatever. How do you identify yourself? And then how do you want people to see you? All right, your traits, your quality. I want you to think about those. Bring those to the discussion for our group discussion, okay? Because we're going to talk about those. So I'm giving it to you early. Question: after today's discussion, how has your perspective on diversity changed? After all of this stuff we just talked about, how has it changed? Did it change? Maybe a little bit, maybe it didn't. But I want to know. I want to know. Bring it to the discussion tomorrow, because we're going to have a lot to talk about. As you can see, I love the group discussion, but we're going over this so you can think about it, okay? And at the end of the day, Fresno, we are committed to reducing any barriers to success that comes from race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status. So when you read this, just know we're here to support you. And like I said earlier, if anybody is trying to discriminate against you, let us know, because that ain't how we get down around here, okay? And I'll go to bat for my students, and everybody else that's in part of this family and outside of this family will do too, okay? So, learning outcomes. I hope you was able to gain an understanding of the culture and terminology of Fresno State. I hope you was able to become familiar with the campus resource. You learned a little bit, right? We'll talk about more of those in the group discussion, but you learned a little bit, right? And then you was able to gain understanding of diversity here at Fresno State. You understand that diversity is important here at Fresno State. Diversity matters at Fresno State. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Okay? If you got questions, save them, write them down. Any clarifications, save them, write them down, all that good stuff. And I will see you in our group discussion. If you watch this show Monday, I'll be seeing you Tuesday.
Whew! It was a long day out there, but I hope you connected with a lot of the information that we talked about today, because it's all about adjusting to the campus culture, to the campus environment. I'm about to eat some lunch. Yep, I said it. I'm about to eat some lunch. You should eat some lunch too. I'll see you tomorrow for academic advising. Well, not academic advising. I'll see you tomorrow for, we can discuss. And then we got academic advising coming up after that. I just spoiled the news. Yeah, all right. Love you guys. Appreciate you. OBSS Virtual Summer Bridge. We out. 3, 2, 1.